rightly so, on the huge haircuts, low recovery rates. So I want to first of all reiterate the point that I made a minute before. IBC framework is a framework for rescuing viable businesses and resolving financial stress while preserving enterprise value. It was never intended to be a debt recovery tool. Recovery values are incidentally a byproduct. But therefore, we need to understand the IBC process is largely market-driven, in fact only market-driven. So the recoveries are reflective of underlying asset quality and commercial viability and of the distressed enterprises. Various different parameters are looked into and the market determines what can be the asset quality's valuation. It also depends on firm-specific factors, sector-specific factors, and also the larger economic considerations. So IBC realizes 94.95% of the fair value at the time of admission. It's important to understand this, sir. Fair value at the time of admission, not at the time of, suppose it's been delayed, after admission 3-4 years pass, and then there is a fair value that you take, and which is far inferior to what it was at the time of. So at the time of admission, what was the fair value? IBC has successfully realized 94.95% of that value. So realization exceeding 171.54 of the liquidation value indicates recovery levels reflect the enterprise's distressed state upon entry, not a failure of the resolution framework. We need to take that on board. As of December 2025, sir, IBC has facilitated resolution of 1,376 companies, enabling creditors to recover 4.11 lakh crores in total. So financial creditors have seen recovery exceeding 34% of their claims. So that's the actual state of affairs, and I want that to be laid in the house. Operation